Oil pump.
Welcome back to Character Select. Dave in third and Tyler and Malhavoc. Back to Satisfactory. We started this session like 45 minutes ago, and boy howdy were there problems.
This is going to be the last recording session until they take this out of alpha and into beta.
Yep, we are going to do a few more episodes of this, see how far we can get, and then we are moving on.
That's not debatable.
I will say that they have the improvements they made are noticeable, and that I can actually walk around without teleporting all over the fucking place.
Although that was hilarious.
It was pretty fucking funny.
It was hilarious, and I'm sure nightmare-inducing. I just love watching that episode just because you're going, oh god! Like, laughing and crying, and I'm like...
Well, I mean, you saw what I was seeing, right?
It was fucked up, but it was just like...
Hey,
this
I
is
can't
how
actually
Tyler
get the
breaks.
train out of the poison cloud?
Yeah?
Because it has no power.
Yeah, okay.
I'm heading over to this power plant.
Also, I can't get in the train because you're already in it.
Yeah. Well, you can't do anything with it anyway.
That's right. Take off Blade
Runners.
Runners.
Let's go.
Put Blade Runners back on.
Oh, that's right, yeah, we have to do that.
Don't forget to do that. Because they don't work until you do that.
Yeah.
Mine seem to be working.
Well, they don't.
You
And
think
You're
they
the
are, but they're
server
not.
leader, so you get special privileges.
Oh, right. I have to rebuild my car because I fucked it up. Hold on.
God damn it, Dave.
Why is it such a
there we
normal
go.
Dave thing to say? I have to rebuild my vehicle because I fucked it.
It got stuck on the fucking track. It wasn't my fault this time.
For some reason, these coal generators were off.
Like, turned off?
Yes, they were switched off.
Why were they switched off?
Fuck.
I don't know. Alpha.
That's not how that works.
They all are fueled,
Damn it.
but they were switched off, so they are back on now. Is everything powered now?
Did you switch it back on?
I did.
Hey! It worked!
I'll check.
Alright.
Yeah,
I did it.
I will
Howard,
bring the
you did
train
it!
back to you guys.
I saved the
So
day.
you can jank
I
your
will
way
continue
back.
with my plan to make steel.
Maybe they fixed the train so we can ride on it without it being terrible.
Well, you know, piloting it isn't as bad anymore.
Oh, it's janking out when I'm running into you, Mal.
Sorry about that.
Proper work.
So it's probably still going to be pretty jerky and janky, but it's not going to be as jerky and janky.
A little bit jerky and
I haven't
twerky.
had any, like, jerking around at all in this
Have
session.
you had any jerky, though?
Can I
Now I want
just
some jerky.
Can I
I
just
love
mention
jerky.
how glad I am that I can't blow things up by running into them with the car? Because I swear to God,
Yeah,
half our
no
factory
shit.
would be fucked.
We had a lot of that in Factorio.
Look,
What?
Oh god,
What do you want to say? What do you want to say,
Look at the
Dave?
train, look at the train. Oh my god!
was one fucking pump jack.
Hop on.
Yeah, that pump jack was expensive. You also hit some of my solar panels.
Alright.
No, I didn't. You
Yeah, you
told
did.
me not to.
I
Also,
told you not to, and you did it anyway.
loading up.
Does everything taste purple right now?
What?
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to load.
Everything's very
Tyler,
purple.
that might smash you.
I'm interested to see how this is going to play out.
Tyler. Tyler.
Bye, Mal.
Bye, Mel. My people need me. Mush.
You know, you're probably in the
I died.
Oh, you did die.
You died?
I died.
I can see. Oh my god.
Oh, God. Can you revive him?
Well, I'm trying to get to him. Hold
Here,
on
let
there.
me
Don't
move
run
out
me
of the
over.
way
Yeah,
here.
shoot you a little bit.
I'm on
Okay,
the
stop.
platform, moving
Stop.
with the
Oh,
train.
no.
Oh
crap!
god,
I'm
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Third, stop.
Al, jump on. We have to unload this.
Hold on, I can't.
Mal,
Yeah.
get the shovel. We gotta scrape some
I'll back
cow
up here.
off the front of the
and get-
train.
Jump on better.
Yeah. Get it.
Jesus.
So
No, I fell out of it.
Oh, yay.
Alright, I found him.
Yay.
We fixed the problem, guys. We found the problem with the train. Why it was jerking. There was a people person stuck in the wheels.
Alright, hop on, guys.
No, don't run over me again!
Did you die?
I was about to say, Alfred's kind of there, so...
Oh, God, you aren't animating your movements. You're just kind of floating right now.
I really can't wait until I see what this looks like, because...
now you're animating. The jump helps. Alright, hop on, guys.
You might need to get a little
You might be able to just get into that car.
I'm sorry.
Are you, though?
No.
Did you get in the car?
Alright. I did. Alright. It says no power.
Yeah. Oh. I think we can't do it while you're in here. Like, because it says break.
Right. Okay.
Stop moving.
Wait.
Damn.
Wait.
I'm good.
Alex on.
Right, but what?
No, like that. Alec is on top of.
Right, but I have no control over the train at the moment.
Good. It's an autopilot.
That's probably not a good thing.
Okay.
Why? It's supposed to go to the next station.
I don't think it has autopilot set up now.
Boy, this is
Oh my god, this is
quality right here.
Is it super jerky for you?
Oh my god, it's so jerky. Wait till you see this video.
Oh my god.
But
this footage is going to
hold
it's
on.
a stop motion Slender Man thing.
To the developer's credit and to this game's credit, it actually works this time, rather than me lagging the shit out like I did last time.
Floating in the middle of the air. Oh goodness!
Yeah.
Oh goodness!
I spoke entirely
that was a bit of a jerk for me too.
Wait.
Hold your breath, guys.
Oh, no!
I suddenly oh god, poison!
Hold your breath.
I suddenly appeared behind Alk, and then inside of Alk, and then back in front of Alk.
Oh, hello again.
Hi, doing it again.
Speaking of alphas, I just finished playing Celesta Crown of the Magister's pre-alpha demo the other day.
Which went up on the channel a while ago, but that's okay. As of the time of this video is coming out.
Right. That was really good. You guys should try that if you like Dungeons & Dragons in XCOM.
Alright. The train is docking. It loves its docking. That's its fetish.
Lewd.
Thank God.
That was a thing. Alk, you just sat there and stared up at it like, bye, Mal! Crunch!
It's like the alien toys from Toy Story.
Yeah.
I have been chosen!
The claw!
I go to a better world, my friends!
Death.
Farewell!
I go to a better world! Given to the dog and just ripped apart.
Oh, that poor alien toy.
That is probably like the most horrifying universe that exists.
I don't know. I would argue that
all the toys
the
are
Who
alive.
Framed Roger Rabbit universe is the most horrifying one.
I don't know. That one's in your face about like the melting of cartoons.
Well, no, like you could just randomly have some psychotic tune drop a piano on your brother.
Sure,
just randomly.
But
like
that's just violence, you know. That's
but then you could also get into like
you could have a
world...
psychotic person drop a piano on your brother in real life.
Well, also consider here's a question I posit to you then. Would the Toon World or Toontown from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, much like New York has like a Chinatown or whatever, would Toontown have like an anime land where all the anime characters live?
Oh no!
We don't know the.
Oh no!
We don't know the specific.
No, I don't like this world.
I love how Dave immediately just. I wish I had a camera on him because I would have seen his eyes just get huge.
No.
As he's like, God, no!
It very well could be Western cartoons only. We don't know.
Oh, but
that
Japan
is true.
lost the war.
But would you then
so
consider
many
that would Japan then have its own version of Toontown?
Well, what I mean is like it very well could be just that universe is just Western cartoons only.
It's possible, but we haven't had like a a sequel to it, so
But
we don't know.
In the Toy Story world, all toys are sentient. They feel, that they experience pain, they fear, all that stuff.
Mal,
Including
I need booms.
including anything that you
Where do you need
design
the
as
booms?
a toy. So if you just
Yes.
create, staple a
Alright.
spork to something and you play with it, that thing is sentient.
So that
That thing
raises
is saying, "Kill me."
All dog
saying-
toys are sentient.
But are they really, though? Because does it have to be a toy from a human's perspective, or does it have to be a toy from a dog's perspective, or anybody's perspective? You know what I mean?
What's the difference?
It's
Kids
like
will
the-
play with
it-
anything.
like says-
It's the
Like-
concept
like-
that inanimate objects, period, are sentient.
Yeah, but what gives them their sentience?
Get
They
way
are-
too
they-
philosophical right
Well,
now.
I
Is
mean, what else
it-
we have to talk
Is
about?
it a toy?
Well,
if yes,
consider.
it's sentient.
So, So what gives the item its sentience?
It's an innate property
the act
of
No, I mean,
toys.
yeah, but then who determines what is a toy?
Dave, where the fuck are you? Oh god, you're all the way over there.
If a dog, on its own, finds a stick just sitting somewhere out in the woods and decides to start playing with it, is it a toy?
Same thing can
Does
be
it
said
become
with
sentient?
a human doing it, playing with a stick.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What gives the toys their
I
sentience?
think it has to be created with the intent of being a toy.
Manufactured. So it has to be manufactured.
In the latest Toy
Or,
Story, they
here's
show
a better one.
that toy that's just like a spork and a paper plate or whatever.
With pipe
Right.
cleaners and stuff on it.
That was made of things that are not designed to be toys, but it was designed to be a toy itself.
So that implies that every human is basically a god. Because they have the ability to grant sentience to inanimate objects.
No, we don't grant sentience.
Inadvertently.
It gains sentience by virtue of being a toy.
But we are the ones that determine that the object is a toy.
We create a toy.
Yeah, so what determines whether it's a toy
Whether
or
it's a
not?
toy.
Yeah, what determines whether it's a
the
toy?
fact
How
that
do you
it's a toy.
define that?
Is it made to be played with?
You're missing the point.
For life.
But the concept of a toy is a human
Sure.
creation. So, in order for something to be given sentience for being made as a toy, it has to be made under the concept that
Yes.
it is a toy.
So,
Are you guys
so
still fucking
toys-
talking about this shit?
Dog
Yeah,
toys
they
are
are.
sentient,
Interesting.
and they get ripped apart on a daily basis.
I was waiting how long it would take you to notice me.
Right,
I brought
But
you
we-
explosives. Don't you dare kill me.
but like I said, does a
No,
dog
just like
picking
a
up a
kid
stick
playing
off the
it,
ground
playing with a stick.
and converting it into...
It's not.
Yeah, but a kid who picks up
Dave, seriously, I'm
a
not going to make this
spork
run
and
again.
some pipe cleaners and makes it from an art
And I will
project into a
respawn
toy.
immediately.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know?
I get your stuff.
Like our...
Hold on, I'll remember.
Because I didn't
Like
bring my
our,
explosives. No,
in that world, our computer's sentient.
I don't know.
If you build a computer as a gaming
I don't consider it a
PC,
toy.
therefore it is a toy.
Certainly, some of those older, 80s, 90s,
Where do you need boom?
or Audis, kids' computers,
Where do I need booms? I think it's over here. There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the little speaking spells and stuff.
So I need you to be super careful, Mal. There's coal under this here rock. Probably
Gosh.
gonna go boom.
Really, the decision of
All right,
what
let's
is
put it on
sentient in
top.
that world is purely arbitrary. But
Alright,
it is-
find the hole.
yeah,
Yeah, but I like weird
But
arbitrary
it-
discussions
it
because
is
they're
a
interesting.
horrifying
All right.
possibility, no matter what.
So there's two big ones, I see.
Because
Oh,
I have
absolutely.
a bunch of Funko Pops around me right now.
It's
Guys, there's a grasshopper in the kitchen. I need to go deal with it. I'll be right back again. Not that you noticed me disappearing the first time, so it's probably
No,
okay.
I did. That you'll have a couple minutes of me staring in your face like creepily.
I have a whole bunch of like Funko
That's a
Pops
thing.
around me. You know,
Right.
they watch me every day.
But-
you know, the shit they've seen.
But you have to think though, because you remember in the first Toy Story, right? When Andy gets Buzz Lightyear and he unwraps him for the first time. That's really when he first comes to life, right? Right.
But
so
that I don't know.
Does their awareness exist before they are unwrapped?
Yes, because I know there was a scene in one of the Toy Stories where they were in they were in an actual toy store, and some of the toys basically punched their way out of the boxes. And then you've got the old miner toy from that creepy collector dude that had never left the box.
Yeah, but he could have been, like, repackaged or something. But I'm just saying, like, from, like, that Buzz Lightyear standpoint.
When you create a toy that is supposed to be a fictional character, it imbues that with the fictional character's identity. But if you have a toy that's just, like, a generic thing, it doesn't have that stipulation on it. Like
are Legos sentient?
Those...
Is that like I have no?
I feel.
Is that like I have no mouth yet I must scream?
Might have used some.
It's I have no mouth and I must scream.
I think they've used Legos or something like that in the movie before, and they are not sentient. I think for it to be sentient, it has to at least have anthropomorphic qualities. You know, it has to be semi-humanoid or have some kind of...
So the Lego people... Well, no, the race car was sentient. The RC car. In the first movie that they used to actually catch back up.
Dear viewers, is the sound of the plot
Legos.
thickening.
It's almost like they made a world that suited their needs.
And
it doesn't follow any... It doesn't follow any concrete.
This is a horrifying universe, and it must burn.
We're just discovering this now. Look for our
wait a second.
Look for our 30-part breakdown on the Toy Story universe coming to you soon on CharacterSelect.
And by soon I mean never.
Why we must commit genocide on the Toy Story universe?
Oh,
Jesus Christ! So you're saying that they're sentient and therefore we have to kill them all?
Well, what if they rise up against us?
No, then we fucked up, son. Probably because we tried to kill them all.
Well, it's like that movie Small Soldiers.
Yeah, Small
Toy
Soldiers.
Small
Soldiers. Toy Soldiers is a much more
what
dramatic
about Indian
movie,
in the cover?
trust me.
That was an interesting one because they cease to be toys and become real people pulled from history.
You know what? I'm gonna throw you guys a freaking curveball. What about Night at the Museum?
Night at the Museum is weird.
I never actually watched Night at the Museum.
It's actually really good. The first one is. I don't know about the...
They really
I've seen
lose
the second
the...
I've heard the first one. I've heard it was good.
I'm not usually a fan of Ben's...
Was there a plot in the first one?
Yeah, actually there was. Do you want spoilers or do you care? Or...
Ben Stiller
that's up to Al.
Is
I don't care.
Becomes a night guard.
A down on his luck
a
security
museum
guard.
Where everything comes to life.
Well,
yeah, but the old security guards that he's replacing use the power that brings people to life to stay young and energized as well. And now that they're being quote-unquote retired, they are going to steal the thing that brings all the things to life and take it for themselves. So all the things in the museum that come to... Yes, and all the things... And they're setting up Ben Stiller to take the ball. It sounds like a stupid plot, and honestly, it's not the best setup, but the movie is actually really good. It's
they
very
must
enjoyable.
steal
Well,
the ancient I don't know. Stealing an ancient juju artifact, period, just sounds like a not exactly great idea, period.
I mean, you're not super wrong.
I mean, you don't
That's
want to
why
mess
they're
with
the
ancient
bad
juju.
guys.
I mean, they're desperate at that point, you know?
Yeah. Alright, so I
don't
Iron
know
Man.
what I'm doing this game. This
I
entire
wish.
time I've just been kind of running around in a circle.
Yeah, sometimes Jim shows me your video and it's like, what's Third doing? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't.
It's like
multitask well.
when you do you know like when you get a phone call? Do you
I don't get phone calls.
For anyone out there who gets phone, you get fucking phone calls. You work in a
Dave? What?
I work in a call center.
yeah. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That was too good.
But like,
But
do you? So when you get a phone call, do you sit and just listen to the phone call and take the phone call, or do you get up and start walking around and fiddling with everything?
I can't sit still. I have to walk around.
That's what's happening
in a call
with
center.
That's what's happening with Third.
Sometimes when the call center I get up and walk around too. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
When Third's talking about just random nonsense like toys coming to life and what grants them sentience.
She starts running in circles.
Just rambling, like running around, not really
when
doing
I get a phone call in
anything.
real life, I just sit still. Yeah.
Really? Huh.
Oh, Jesus! I
There
forgot
was
those.
one block of this conveyor belt, one section of this conveyor belt that was Mark II, and the rest was Mark III. Not even
Mark
like
IIs
a
are
full,
so
like,
much less efficient,
long
though.
segment, but just like one block.
Right. Just like a little chunk.
I mean, sounds about right. It's about our level of competence sometimes. All I'm doing is trying to set up steel production so that I can bring a shit ton of steel back to the base so that we can make heavy modular frames.
Well, I'm just making them by hand right now.
Yeah, but I'm going to
How
bring it
many
in
are
near
you
where our
at?
limestone is being mined so that we can use it to make encased steel beams and also pipes.
Probably
and therefore
a good
heavy
idea.
modular frames.
We don't need more pipes.
No,
well,
we don't.
sure, but we need more steel.
Oh, pipey boy. The pipes are calling.
The pipes are piping.
asshole.
Peter Piper's piping.
If the pipes are calling, please see your doctor and check your
If the
medication.
pipes are calling, you're probably going to want to get up and move around while you talk to them.
God damn it.
Well done, Third. You got him.
Oh my god, that was
Got
really,
him!
That was really good. Oh boy, that one got me.
Got him!
Fuck.
That is what we call in the industry a callback.
Oh,
Gosh.
But if it calls back, then oh boy.
it ain't no collar back, girl.
Then you're going to want to get up and move around again.
That's what I was trying not to say, Third. God damn it.
Oh.
Damn it, Dave.
Huh.
Every time I look over towards the oil where I set my oil beacon, the first name that shows up is Bognish Dunkelpash.
Bognish Dunkelpash is the best name. Don't even front.
Start
So
giggling like
on
an
my
idiot.
on my screen right now,
Yeah.
I'm over by the steel production, and there's a section of the floor that hasn't rendered.
Okay.
Do you think if I step on it, I'll fall to my doom?
Yes.
I would empty your inventory before attempting.
Alright, this area right here? This area right here in front of you?
Yes. Cool, you're good.
I'm good. I don't think you're gonna be good.
I don't know, you're teleporting around.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, for science. Whee! Oh, I'm just janking the fuck out over there.
Oh, you just landed on the ground.
Whee! Where'd you go?
I'm right next to you.
Ah!
Hi.
You're like floating in midair. Like the animation you have is like if you're falling.
Let me fix that. Did I fix it?
All right.
No.
So this
It's
coal
because
production
this area
is
hasn't
set up.
loaded.
Hey, quick question. I think I know the answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Do we need more power?
I don't think so. Not at the moment.
Always more power.
It's not a pressing need, but it is something.
We just lost power at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah, because the freaking generators weren't turned on for some inane reason.
Our production is at about... Ooh, Jesus. Our production's about... our capacity is 1295, and we're spiking at about 1100.
See,
so basically, we need more power.
It would be
if
safer.
we get this current milestone, we get oil power.
Yep.
But we always need more power, so it's fine.
I have 13 modular frames on hand.
So we need
heavy modular frames. I mean.
Okay. Go slap those in.
I'm working on it.
Slap them into your mama's britches.
How many computers do we have? We need to go ask Strongbad if we can borrow his computer.
Hey, Strongbad, can I borrow your computer box? This pooper box needs words. Like these right here. Like this one, and this one.
Hey, no, stop it. That shouldn't even be possible.
Making out with marzipan is totally awesome.
Oh my god.
I may have seen that one a little too much.
I've been teleported back in time.
To the mid-2000s.
A little to the left.
I never really watched Homestar Runner.
Really?
Oh, it's a classic of my youth.
The classics of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemons.
I missed out on that craze.
I remember
now I
really
just, look back. Yeah. I look back at those things and I'm just like, wow, these are dumb.
Well, that's why they were funny. Cause
I wouldn't watch these nowadays.
I'd still watch them. They're funny because they're stupid.
Yep. I remember being
you got the nostalgia going.
Yeah, but also, like, what kind of brilliant comedy do we watch nowadays?
CharacterSelect. Wait.
Exactly.
I don't watch CharacterSelect.
I know.
Only losers watch CharacterSelect.
That's
not true.
Objectively
I've been watching play Super Mario 3.
Well, that kind of fucked up.
You guys are bad at that game.
Excuse me.
I think what they're doing is they're trying to show off too much.
No, actually, it's the problem with talking and playing. It's always the problem with talking and playing.
Shinobi execution.
I don't really have that problem. I don't feel.
The how long you guys took on that one set of world, or that one, was just fucking hilarious.
That's because we were on
a giant world and you just demolished it.
And
World 6 is going to end you.
And then Fenn's internet pooped out so hard that we haven't been able to record since. So.
Hooray!
Yeah, it's not that great.
Well, what am I doing here? I'm just been jumping around again because we're talking.
The curse. The curse is
right.
for third.
The curse of jumping around.
Or whoever else wants to volunteer. What we need is we need train stations at Crystal Caverns.
Crystal Lake. Camp Crystal Lake.
Is that what we're gonna call it?
Don't fucking do it.
So
call it Camp Crystal Lake, please.
Please.
So we need minor...
Nothing bad has ever happened at places called Camp Crystal Lake.
We need some miners. Mark 1. We need
Oh no, this can only... Oh, well, that's fine.
We need a train station, 2 train stations, and a freight platform.
Train, take me away.
Which means I need 2 more heavy modular frames, and 1 more computer, and some motors.
I need a bunch of iron rods to make screws.
I need biofuel because apparently this chainsaw is...
Oh, that's right. That's the surplus store up there.
Apparently.
It's like our Walmart. Yet we still don't have a Chipotle.
We're gonna get that space Chipotle.
Bottle.
I want to eat my chai bottle. I want to eat chai bottle.
I really could go for a burrito right now.
Every day of my life.
Chai bottle. Chai bottle. And Dave.
Get out of here, trees!
I want to suck down a burrito. I want it in my face. I will suck
I think you're
on
off
a
a few syllables there.
burrito.
One too many syllables there.
I will suck off a burrito till it just beats in my face.
Okay.
But is it a
Next
burrito
time on
at that point or an
Character
enchilada?
Things get stupider.
If that's even possible.
You think it's
This doesn't seem
getting
physically
stupider?
possible!
You haven't
Here's
yet
a
seen
secret.
how stupid
It is possible to get even
I
stupider.
can get right now.
So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that
It's
like button
quite
down below if you liked
stupid,
it.
you
Mel,
see.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna
stupid.
need your help.
So stupid.
I'm gonna need you to kill them.
Dave, I can't afford to go back to prison.
Look, I don't give two shits about your prison, Sedge.